Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about 2 NBA games here tonight in the same video. I'll recap the Warriors, Pacers. I'm going to do the Warriors games like individual recaps. Now, I was trying to separate those from my schedule I wrote down, where I have just separate, like, an NBA schedule and the Warriors games. So, technically 3 recaps. Just 2 here in the same video. So, if you haven't watched the Warriors recap, go watch it if you want my thoughts on the Warriors win tonight. Well, we have 2 games here I want to talk about. First game I want to talk about is the Dallas Mavericks beating the New York Knicks. 122-108 reaction. What a game from Luka Doncic, man. What a hell of a game from Luka. 39 points. 11 assists, 8 rebounds. A really hell of a team effort from the Dallas Mavericks. Had 5 guys in double figure. Luka leading the way. He was 13 of 24 from the floor tonight. Great game from Luka. He had a nice pass in this game. A pass that went to Dwight Powell. He dunked it. That was a hell of a pass. Probably one of the passes of the year. He also had 4 steals tonight. He had 7 threes. And I think this Mavericks team can get even better with the additions they got with P.J. Washington, Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford and that Luka and Daniel Gafford pick and roll is going to be lethal. But on the national stage, playing the world's most famous arena, I thought Luka provided an MVP performance. He's definitely going to be in conversation for the MVP. Just, Luka's so good. We've talked about some other players in this game as well. Kyrie, 16 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 7 of 17. Didn't have the best of shooting nights, but he really didn't have to. Josh Green, 15 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. 3 assists, 6 rebounds. He was 5 of 9 from the floor. Derrick Jones Jr., 18 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. 5 of 7 from the floor. So he's been playing pretty. He's kind of inconsistent, but he's playing pretty solid basketball though for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr., 19 points, 7 of 14. So it was really a hell of a team effort, but Luka Doncic really carried the way for Dallas. Dwight Powell, 5.6 rebounds for him. And the Mavs' whole defensive game plan, I thought tonight, was to make sure somebody and anybody other than Dante beat them. Because that's really what they need to do is stop him. And he still had 30-plus points. And he was like, what, 7 of 11 from 3 or something like that? A lot of contested shots. That's just how well he's shooting. And he's your 6th option or something when healthy. That's how deep this Knicks team is. And the fact this was even a somewhat competitive game is unbelievable, especially because you had only 7 guys available in the second half. It's just the Mavericks just had more healthy players, not more bodies available. Dante DiVincenzo has been an excellent addition for the Knicks. Wish the Warriors had a Dante DiVincenzo. But I thought their defense played well tonight. The Mavericks, outside of not being able to guard Dante DiVincenzo, but they held the Knicks to 44% from the floor and 37 from 3. The Knicks' turnovers were a problem with 14, and they just had no answer for Luka and couldn't stop the paint. With 42 paint points. But the problem was the 3-pointers. They gave up a lot of threes. 18 of 42 for the Mavericks, 42.9%. So it was kind of just pretty much a back and forth game, really, until it was kind of back and forth first quarter, 28-22, and then Dallas pretty much won every quarter except for the fourth, but it really didn't matter. The Knicks, they fought hard, but they just had. If they had Julius Randle in this game, they probably would have had a better chance of winning. But they done a good job considering the players they had tonight. Imagine when they had Brunson, Randle, Bogdanovich, and Anunoby out there. This team's going to be good. Josh Hart played well, 23 points, 12 assists, 10 rebounds. Well, it was only 8 of 22, still a triple-double. Achua, 13 points, 16 rebounds, 6 of 9. I'd say DiVincenzo had a great game. Devin Chandler's by far their best player. A lot of B minus B games for like McBride, Hart, Ochoa, Hartenstein. I would say Hartenstein had 10 points. McBride 21 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 9 of 22. Taj Gibson still playing minutes in 2024 is crazy. But the Mavericks win this game 122-108 to improve to 29-23 on the season, drop the Knicks to 33-19. Good win for the Dallas Mavericks on the road against a red-hot Knicks team. Shooting 52% from the floor and 42% from 3. Then it's like the Knicks didn't shoot bad. 44% from the field and 37% from 3. It's just the Mavericks just outshot them tonight and had more healthy bodies. And the Knicks were only had like 7 players available in the second half. When they get everybody healthy, watch out for them. But the second game I want to talk about tonight here is the Minnesota Timberwolves destroying the Milwaukee Bucks. 129-105 reaction. What the fuck has happened to the Milwaukee Bucks? Ever since they've hired Doc Rivers, they've been awful. Like, what the hell has happened to this team? They just absolutely smashed in this basketball game. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But this was a great performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves, but for the Bucks, yikes. Doc Rivers has to be the worst coaching hire in Bucks history so far. They're 1-5 under Doc Rivers. The wrong guy I thought was fired. This team just isn't. I feel like it isn't a championship team right now with Doc Rivers. I mean, yeah, you gotta try and be patient. It's just not looking good with Doc Rivers. It's just they're just completely playing terrible right now. And I know the Doc Rivers hire was bad from the beginning. Everyone knew it. He's probably the most overrated coach of all time, hanging off that one ring he got with the fucking Celtics, where he had like 4 Hall of Famers. The Bucks' defense has been a problem, really all season, and it really showed tonight as well. Getting blown out at home, and their defense was awful. The Timberwolves shot 55.2% from the floor, 21 of 41 from 3, 51.2%. Out-rebounded the Bucks by 8, had 13 turnovers from Milwaukee. Milwaukee didn't really shoot bad, 49% from the floor, 42% from 3, but Timberwolves just shot way better, 55% from the floor, 51% from 3. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat teams when you're giving up 50% from the field and from 3. And it was a pretty competitive game throughout the first half. 30-26 after the first quarter, and then Minnesota won the first 3 quarters. It was 30-26 after the first. It was like 63 to like, I think like 50 something. But then Minnesota went on that big third quarter run, outscored them 39-22, and the game's pretty much over at that point. So let's go over Timberwolves stats here. Karl-Anthony Towns, 19 points, 5 rebounds. Mike Conley, 18 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the floor. And Anthony Edwards, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 rebounds, 9 of 20. Gobert, 16 points, 4 assists, 11 rebounds, 8 of 9 from the floor. And he had a poster dunk as well, I believe on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Anderson, 8 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 of 3. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 7 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. McDaniels, 8 points, 3 rebounds. He was 3 of 5 shooting. Naj Reid, 17 points, 4 rebounds. And Naj Reid's a really underrated player. For the Bucks, their leading scorer was AJ Green, 27 points. 9 of 11 from the floor. He had like 7 threes. He played well. Bobby Porter's 12 points, 9 rebounds, 5 of 12. Giannis, 17 points, 7 assists, 7 of 14. They done a good job making him give up the basketball. Jay Crowder, 21 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 7 of 11. Jay Crowder, great game. 12 points from Lopez, 9 from Connaughton, only 3 points from Beasley. 1 of 13, probably his worst shooting game of the year. Just bad game from the Bucks overall. Those are my thoughts on these 2 games for tonight that I wanted to recap. So until next time, like, peace. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Timberwolves, Bucks, Knicks, Mavericks fan, give your thoughts on these games in the comments.